And what's up? Run 30 miles with 250. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody today? Welcome in and thanks for being here. I am Denise, and we're about to get started. We're going live on TikTok now. I do go live on so many platforms right now, I can't even tell you. There's so much going on over here. I've flipped the screen. Let me move that over. We're going to give that a try today. There. People on their way. We're letting more people know. Keep interacting as people may pop in at any time. Yes, I know. We're notifying people that you're live. Okay. I was just trying to read all the things. We'll be doing 1,500 arm circles. Actually, we're not doing arm circles today. We're doing arm swings today. I told y'all we're changing it up every month. It'll be different every month. Well, it won't always be 100% different, but we're going to change it up. I want you to feel like you're getting something new in the new month. So we'll go over the same thing all month long, and then you feel comfortable about doing it alone. Sun gods, you give it whatever name that you need to. All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Mindful Movements. I'm Denise, and as somebody that has dealt with different types of limitations for as long as I can say or want to say, movement doesn't always feel great. I just want you to know that. But if you can work and you can make yourself feel better on a daily basis, that is the best thing that you can do for your body. So I just want you to know that I am here to give you some simple movements, some modifications if you need them, some motivation, and all the wonderful things to help you feel strong in your daily life. So we're going to be guided through some gentle movement. What we do here is each new month we'll go through a warm up, and that warm up, you will get that warm up all week long. Milk, what's up? And throughout that whole month, we'll do the same one just so you stay familiar with it and you can feel confident doing it on your own. Remember, this is just for gentle guidance, though. Please always reach out to your medical provider before you start any fitness or nutrition program as you get started. What's up, Big? Good morning, everybody. Thanks for jumping in. Torchy, Swinson, welcome in. Thanks for being here. I see a few people jumping in. I know that they're just pushing through. Push now. So we are going to get things started this morning. We will go over a new warm up this morning, and we will go over our 2 exercises for the week. And what I do is on Monday, we go over those exercises separately. And then as the week goes on, we start adding those and we create those into welcome in. If you're just joining in on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, please let me know where you're jumping in from. When you jump into TikTok, say hi. Let me know that you're jumping in and you are seeing what is going on. All the stuff. Like, I have people everywhere this morning. I am so blessed. So we will go over that warm up. This will be the warm up that we do all month long. And then we will go over our 2 exercises. On Friday, we will put those 2 exercises together. I know that those letters are on like my forehead right now, but once I move backwards, that will change. If everything looks okay over there, just let me know on TikTok. And then we also will start going over 2 core exercises and then a cool down. So you'll get this all month long. And then that way it helps you become familiar with what's going on. So remember, if you're just jumping in, like, love, share, tap, whatever you need to do. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay when you jump in. I do have replays on Facebook and YouTube as we go through the week, and I think they stay up for quite some time. So you're welcome to jump in and get those. And all the things. There we go. So I know that was a lot. We're going to get things going right now. I'm going to go ahead and share it out. Now it's giving me the opportunity to share it out on TikTok a little bit. Just going to share it out to a few people. I don't know how many it's going to let me. Man, it's still going. Okay, there we go. All right, we're going to send those out. And then we're going to back up and we're going to get started. So since today May the 4th be with you. Today is May 4th. And if you know anything about Star Wars, I think that's where it came from. So if you know anything about Star Wars, tell me all the wonderful things that you know about the Star Wars series and all those things. Good morning, Butterfly. What's up? So if you're just jumping in, happy May 4th. May the 4th be with you. And we are going to get started. So Rooster, I know that you were talking to me on the other platform and you were saying some things. So if you give these a try, let me know if they are extremely uncomfortable. Remember, you can always stop those. Make sure that you're stretching and all those things for the issues that you have going on. So today starts May, and this is our new month. So we will be going over a high step with an arm reach. So it's going to be opposite sides. So it's going to be like this. Okay. That's going to be the first part of that warm up. The next one is going to be a forward and backwards arm swings. These are the ones that we're going to do. We're going to do inchworms. Those are going to be nice and slow. You don't want to rush through these. Yes, they are your warm up. Yes, you can make them a cardio. You can make them a full workout session, but we're going to do these nice and slow. You go down, inchworm out. Okay. You go into a push-up plank and then come back up. Now, if you need to do this, you can bend those knees as you go down, out, go as fast or as slow as you need to go to do these. Okay. And then last but not least, you might not like me after this one. This one's a pike push-up. So you're going to go down into a pike position, just like this. Okay. And then you're just going to push up. You don't have to go all the way down. You can just go lightly. If you can't do this, go from your knees. Just like that. All you're going to do is go into the tabletop position if you cannot get to that pike, like this. Okay. This does work your shoulders a little bit more, but it's okay if you need to go here to do that. Okay. So we're going to do these. We're only going to do 10 for each one of these in this round today. Hold on, let me make sure. Just wanted to double check and make sure there was no comments coming in to begin with on these questions. So we are going to high step with an overhead reach. We'll do 10 to each side. So it'll be 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay. And when you reach, every time you reach, try to reach just a little bit higher. Okay. Stretch that back and those ribs. While you do this, you're getting that motion in those legs. Nice little warm up. This might stretch that back out if you have any lower back tension. You're going to work those quads, those glutes, and the side, back, all the things. Look, I'm already breathing hard this morning. All right. forward and back arm swing. So it's going to be like this. Okay. You want to keep your core, keep it stable. You can rotate a little bit as you do it. Okay. See how I'm rotating a little bit, but I'm not rotating my hips, just that upper part of my body. Just like that. Next one's that inchworm. And we're just going to go in nice and slow as we do these. Okay. Remember, you don't have to keep those legs straight. You can bend those knees as you go down. So you bend those knees. See how I'm bending there? Out and in. Okay. Step back just a little bit. And in. If you're having any issues with this one, stop it. You can do this to a bench if you need to. So it could be just like a simple movement. And I'll show you that. I'm going to show you on the floor, but you can do this to a bench. So then you're just reaching out, okay? So if you need to, just reach out here, here, and in. Slow it down a little bit. It's okay. But this is a warm-up, so you want to get your body going. You're warming up your whole body as you do this. Warming up those knees. You see, I have to bend my knee to do this. If you don't have to bend your knee to do this, great. I've lost count. There we go. Inchworms. The last one is that pike push-up. Okay, remember, you can do the pike or you can do it on your hands and knees. So if you're going to do pike, you're going to go into that and then you're going to push those arms up. Go up on your toes a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you need to do this from your knees, remember, extend those knees out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You see how my forehead is going down, not my nose. So I have my head leaning down a little bit more. So it's putting a little bit more pressure on my shoulders when I do that. Woo! That's a nice little warm up, right? You can do one round of this. Take breaks as you need to, as you do it. Nice little warm up. Oh, shoot. I forgot to mute my phone. Whew. Ooh-wee. Good morning. Welcome in, everybody that's just jumping in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. So today's exercise is a sit to stand. So it would be a squat or your sit to stand. We are going to do this with a chair. Actually, I'm going to slide my bench over. Move my bench over here. That way you see it. Now, chair is going to be a little bit taller, right? Your chair is going to be a little bit higher. So you're going to go down for your sit and then up. Down and up. Nice and slow. Control that and up. Now, I have to adjust my feet because my ankle doesn't bend like most people's would. But if you can do it, keep your legs level, hip width apart. My legs are still hip width apart, but I just have to move my foot up because it doesn't bend, so I can keep everything nice and steady and level. Okay? Now, if you're using a chair, you're going to be a little bit higher, which is totally okay. You're just going to squat down, hit that chair and then come up. Just bump it and then back up. This is getting your body ready for those squats, no matter how deep you go. And then the next one is an overhead arm reach. Let me make sure that was the right one. No, I was wrong. Standing row. Duh. So for your row, when you're upright, now remember, we're going to put these together. So Friday, this will become a sit to stand. And then when you come into your stand, you'll do a row. So your upright row, your back is nice and straight. Keep those knees relaxed. Hip width apart. Hands are in front of you on your thighs. And you're just coming up. Elbows up. Bring your elbows or your arms level with your shoulders as you come up. All the way up and then down. Up and down. So when your arms go up, they're right in front of your chest. So that makes your elbows level with your shoulders and then right back down. So for this, you can do it with a weight. You can do it with one weight. You can do it with two weights. But if you're going to do it with one weight, whenever I do that, I like to hold it in the center right here. And then you pull. Just like that. Okay. If you're holding it out like that, your arms are going to go out. That's just your normal way of going. Now, if you do it with with two weights, let me do my smaller weights. That way they're not so big. So if you want to use two different weights, see how I did that? Now they're still going out. Your elbows are going to go out. That's just the natural way that they're going to go. Keep them nice and level. Bring those weights to your chest and then right back down. I'll show you here and down. Just like that. So that is our sit to stand or squat, whichever one you want to call it, and our standing upright row. Remember, when you're doing these, you want to control them. So if you're holding a weight in your hand when you do this upright row, you don't want that weight to just pull you back down. You want to start with a weight that you can keep nice and controlled and then go right back down like that. Okay. So if you're holding a weight in your hand, they're at your thighs, up, nice and slow. And whenever I try to do this, I try to go for a count of 4. So you go up and then you have a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to slowly go back down to the beginning or the starting point of your row. So I know that we have talked about the sit to stand before or the squat before. We've done that many times in here, but we haven't done the upright row very many times. So if you have questions about that one, or if you have any questions about anything that we've done so far, please feel free to ask. And while I have the bench, I do want to show those 2 exercises. I did say that you could do the inchworm. It'll be a little bit different. It won't necessarily be an inchworm, but you'll just go down to the bench and then go out and then come up. See how I just did that? You can step back if you need that bench and you're like, oh, I can do this. Let's go down, reach out, plank, and back up. Nice and easy move. So this will be part of that warm up. So have it nice and ready as you go. Make sure that you have something sturdy that's going to catch your weight as you do this. And then the other one was that plank, that pike push-up. You can do it from here. See how I do this? And then you're going down. I'm still doing the same thing. It's just taking a little bit of pressure off my body because I'm not having to go quite so far down. So either way, either one of those is totally fine to do. It is perfect. So once you get your setup, when you get everything ready for your warm-up, you can move straight through those exercises. Remember, by the end of the month, we're going to be doing them for 30 seconds each with a 30-second rest in between. So we're going to gradually get on up to that. We're going to only do 5 to 10 each time that we do these right now. But as we get into the end of the month, we're going to be doing the 30 seconds because I want you to feel like you can do it both ways, whether it be by numbers or by seconds. If you do it by seconds, all you have to do is set that little timer and just go, right? You can just get after it and listen to the timer. When the timer tells you to stop, then you stop and you move on to your next one. So this is a great way for you to learn and to move forward with these exercises as you do these as warm-ups. And if you want to do these as a full exercise, you can also do that. So these don't have to just be a warm-up for you. This could be your full round. If you're just getting started and this feels what's comfortable for you to get started, then do that. It's okay. So this month also, we are starting new cool-down stretches. I know there's a lot going on today because I'm going over everything new, but it won't feel so overwhelming as we move through the month. We're going to do our cool down. This month is going to be a hamstring stretch, which is going to be standing, and you're just reaching down, a forward fold. My knees are relaxed. They're not bent. They're relaxed to start out with, and I'm just reaching down toward my toes. Now, if this is too tight, bend those knees a little bit as you go down. You're going to feel this here, and I feel it up in here in my back a little bit as I fold over. But I definitely feel it down my leg. Now, if you stretch that leg, you're going to feel it a little further down. And then you come up. So you feel this in lots of different places. You'll feel this a little bit in your lower back. You'll feel it in your hamstrings. If you straighten that leg out as much as possible without locking it out, you may feel it all the way down into your calf, which is okay too. All right, we're going to do, because we're going to be doing some extra stuff with our arms over the month, we're going to do a tricep extension stretch. So your arm goes above your head. Your hand goes into the middle of your back, and you're going to take the other hand and just kind of tug on that arm a little bit. If you feel a good stretch as you just do this bend, see my hand is right here in the middle of my back. I'm not really pulling. I'm just kind of putting some pressure on it. Nothing major. This is going to stretch right here. Okay, tricep stretch. Woo, it feels really good this morning after my workout today. I needed that. So when you do these, you want to hold 5 or 10 seconds. If you feel like you want to hold longer, you can. Just remember to breathe when you do them. Okay, don't stop breathing at any point when you're doing any of your exercises or your stretches. Okay, we're just going to relax. I'm going to do the other arm. It goes above my head, middle of my back. And then my elbow is just above my head, and my hand is in the middle of my back. Okay, you want your head up. You want to look straight in front of you as you do this. You're really going to feel it in that back of that arm right there. See, I'm doing it with no hand too. So you can do it that way. If you can get your arm there and you just look up, your head will do the work for you without needing your other arm up there. Okay, so that was a tricep stretch. The next one is going to be on the floor. It's an ab stretch or a cobra. And then the other one is going to be a butterfly stretch. So we're going to go down. We're going to sit down for the butterfly stretch. Butterfly stretch, you put your feet together. I have shoes on, so both the heels of my shoes are going together. And then you just move your legs like butterfly wings. That's why it's called a butterfly stretch. My feet are together. If you don't have shoes on, put your heels of your feet together. Your toes will touch. You don't have to touch everything together because my foot is not going to do that either. It does it 100% flat flush like this. There is a little space between my feet because my ankle doesn't move. So we're just going to do those knees like this. This is going to stretch your inner thigh. You're going to feel this in your outer thigh, your glute a little bit. We're just going to move like this. Keep that back nice and straight. You see how my back is straight. Now, you can go in as far as you need to. If you can't get in very far, it's okay. Let those feet stay out some, and you can still do the same thing, okay? Work your way up to going higher. What you want to try to do is get your feet as far in as possible. You see where my feet are? Get those feet in as far as possible. But if you can't start out that way, it's okay. Start where you are and just progress from there. As long as you can do this and keep your back kind of straight, you see how my posture is up still? You want to keep that posture while you do this. If you have to lean over to make this happen, you don't want to do that. You want to keep your posture up and then just flutter those knees like that. All right, and then the last one is the cobra or the ab stretch. So you're just going to go flat down on the floor, and then you're going to take your hands and you're going to push up. My thighs are still on the floor. My hips are off the floor a little bit, but I feel this in my lower back. And then down. I also feel this in my core. That's why it's called a core stretch. Just like that. Remember to breathe when you do this. Here. Now, I'm very big on the child's pose. I think it's a very good stretch. So if you were in here last week with us and you did the child's pose with us and you feel like that's another one that you need to add in, that one is okay too. Tomorrow and Thursday, when we do our full flow, we will add in our core exercises. So what we will do tomorrow and Thursday is we'll do our warm-up. We'll do our 2 exercises that we went over today. We will do our 2 core exercises, and then we will do our stretch to make it a full flow exercise. That way, if this is the only thing that you feel like you can do to start out, then you have a full plan. If you have any questions about any of the exercises so far that we've done, please feel free to ask. I like to open it up to questions. There's no wrong question. None. So if you have a question, no dumb questions here. Feel free to ask. I'll give it a couple of minutes and see if anybody has any. No problem. So, oh, wow. Look at you go, Rooster, over here. 9,000 likes over here on TikTok. Thanks so much. Thanks whoever is in on, not really sure where you're at. On YouTube, whoever is in there. I had somebody in here on Facebook earlier, somebody on YouTube. If anybody follows me on Instagram, I would greatly, oh, what happened? Oops. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize you were down, American. If you follow me on Instagram by chance, if you'll check over there and see if maybe I did go live this morning. This is new for me. So I would love to know if it worked for Instagram this morning. I will check it whenever we're done here to see how it worked. So if you have any questions about the exercises that we did this morning, we did a lot. We did a lot today. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Rooster. Oh, you're amazing. Golly. I have some of the best people. I have the best people. They're so nice to me. They're so good for me. They help me out so much. So if you're just joining in, thanks for being here. I have a few people in here. Warm up. We did the high step with an overarm reach. We did forward and backward arm swings. We did inchworms today, and you can bend those knees if you need to. We did the pike push up. And tomorrow we're going to add a little bit to that. We're going to make it a pike. And instead of doing a push up, we're going to do an ankle pulse. That will give your ankles that nice little stretch. And you can do these together. So you could do a push up and then an ankle pulse, and then you can do another push up and then an ankle pulse. I showed you multiple different ways. Oh. That's right. Guided session for mindful movements, exercises, and some stretches. Ask your questions. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I did. Thanks for being here and hanging out with me today. Our 2 exercises was the sit to stand and the upright row. Standing upright row. Okay, thank you, Rooster. I didn't know if it would work. It'll probably tell me something today. I'll look in there and see what it says. I didn't know if it would work or not, but thanks for checking. So, if you are here and you've missed any, like if you came in mid-flow of everything that we were talking about this morning, go to Facebook or YouTube and check it out. You can hashtag replay. Let me know that you're checking out the replay. But you can see it. You'll be able to check out the replay and see the whole thing that we went over on that. Oh my gosh. So you can go over there and check out the replay and get familiar with these exercises. They will be done every day. We make this a full body flow, and we will do it every day. I show everything with no weight. So it is something that you could do every day just to get your body moving. We keep it simple. That way you can make it a full round to get your body going. And you can feel confident in doing it. So I haven't seen any questions to come in. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. And remember that this is your journey. You don't have to do it alone. You can join us or find someone else. But if you want to, join us at 7 a.m. Central, Monday through Friday. I will see you guys tomorrow. See ya. All right, we're out on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, hashtag replay. Thanks for hanging out. See you tomorrow.